of my most favorite segments. We're talking about bottling wine and beer, and the experts at that are BA Brewmaster. We have Kevin and Jeff Rex joining us on the show today. Hello, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us, Susan.
You know what? I love having you guys on because you're so serious in your commercials, but in real life, you're actually quite funny.
We have lots and lots of fun together.
Yes,
Let's put it that way.
That.
You know.
Yeah, that's the only way you survive.
Yes, it truly is. And to be brothers and working in this industry together.
For 25 years.
That is amazing,
Yes.
truly. So 25 years in service. You guys have an excellent name in town. What gives you, what has made you so successful, would you say?
Well, you can't survive for 25 years without offering a quality product. And I think that's one of the main building blocks is the quality product, treat your customers right, and you're going to survive and you're going to do well.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about what you offer. Obviously wine and beer, but I know there are so many details and things that you go into choosing what you guys choose to have on the shelves.
Things are changing through the industry. I mean, with all the microbreweries that are coming on tap right now, you know, we try to keep up with them and just, you know, consistently bring new products in, something that's interesting. With the beers and the wine, again, with so many wineries opening up, you know, it's there's so many different styles out there. So trying to, you know, help customers find something that's equivalent to what they like, you know, is a bit of a challenge sometimes. But, you know, you're always doing research. You're always, you know, trying to get ahead of the game. And, you know, the biggest thing right now with us for the wine is the bags and the boxes as far as the wine goes.
Yes, let's talk about that. I've got a shot of one here.
Yeah,
you guys actually offer a bagged wine. This is interesting.
Yeah, which is convenient. I mean, especially this time of the year as far as camping goes. You know, people don't want to be dragging bottles along as far as the weight goes, you know, clinking back and forth. The bags are just great. It's just a nice, easy way to do it. Fits in the fridge, great.
Sure does. And it lasts forever.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I've often opened a bottle of wine and then I don't finish it. That sounds ridiculous, but you don't get to it 6 days, 5 days later, it's done.
Yep.
Right?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the beer that you guys offer. What kind of beers do you guys offer?
What do you want? I mean,
Seriously.
essentially that's it. When we first opened up, you know, the beer market was very different than it is today.
Yeah.
You know, the craft brewers, microbrewers were just starting. And, you know, most people were drinking, you know, the standard commercial beers.
Sure.
Now people are looking for craft brew. And we think, you know, we have a bit of an advantage in that we've essentially been a mini micro craft brewer since we opened. Because you could do what you want, how you want it, and the range of flavors and types of beers is phenomenal.
What do you package in this?
Well, that's what we wanted to show people. That's what people think of when they think of making your own beer.
Yes.
That's not the way it is anymore.
No, it's certainly not.
So we have the
not
glass
this.
bottles and, of course, the cans.
Look at these. You guys do the monster cans,
Yep.
too, or the monster bottles, too.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
this is
bombers.
the way of it now.
Yeah.
So what's the wait time like? I mean, if for people who are looking to entertain in summer, is it too late? What's the turnaround time? I know it varies, but...
It does, depending on for beer or for wine.
Yeah.
So the beer is 2 weeks minimum turnaround time for that.
That's not bad.
No, it takes us about 2 to 3 hours to brew the beer up for the customer. By law, they have to come and pitch the yeast into it to start the process.
Yes.
Sign for it, some paperwork and stuff like that. Then they're gone in 2 weeks. Come back and they do the bottling. The wine, anywhere between 5 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
I mean, we've got some nice summer wines as well that we like to do. Peach apricot Chardonnays, black raspberry Merlots. And the new thing we're doing with those is carbonating them as well. So you've got kind
really?
of a, yeah, so you've got, you know, you can add bubbles to basically anything. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
How does that work? By law, the person has to be there to stir in the active ingredients for beer, and what about wine? How's that all work?
It's the yeast.
Yeah.
Is the big thing, because the yeast is what actually creates the alcohol.
Okay.
So that's why we have the customers come in with the beer, because it's like making soup. We need a couple of hours to get it ready.
Sure.
And then they throw the yeast in with the wine. It's like making orange juice. Mix it up. You throw it in, you're done.
Yep.
And
People say,
seriously-
how long does it take? You can make a batch of wine faster than you can get a cup of coffee at some places.
That's awesome. You just have to forget about it for 5 to 8 and come back. But
That's
the
exactly
beer,
it.
look at the turnaround. Okay. So, and your bottles don't come obviously naked. They come with like an amazing assortment of labels, and these are some of them you guys brought by. So you can choose what you want.
You can, and that's the big thing nowadays as well too. I mean, if you go in the liquor store nowadays and you look at all the different labels and stuff like that,
Crazy amounts.
It's crazy amounts. And the other thing this leads into is for doing for weddings or anniversaries or something like that. If you want to customize some bottles, you know, basically the sky's the limit on what you can put on them.
Okay, so these are some samples, but
Those are
people
just
can
some
make their
samples.
own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can do them. We do them in-house. It takes all of about 10 minutes. You know, what you want to put on them. Some of them are just blank. You know, you can put some wedding notes on them, or, you know, the style of wine, or your own personal vineyard on it as well. So
that's good. No artificial preservatives.
In the beer, yes. No artificial preservatives in the beer.
That's really good.
Yeah. No chemicals. So yeah, it's just nice. You're drinking a a good quality product, and there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
We have pictures. I don't know if we have time to throw those on. I just took them off your website, but you guys really have a great website. You can actually really go through and take a look at things. Lots of options for people. And again, I'm sure they're welcome to come in and check out the facility if they've never done this before, if it's something they haven't done in 10 years. Come and see how the industry has changed, right?
Yeah. It's not the old green plastic bottles anymore.
No.
It's canning beer.
I was going to say, when I held this up, I'm like, what?
Well, I know, and that was one of the reasons that we wanted to bring it. We wanted to get out of that you brew kind of mentality, and basically we call ourselves your own personal microbrewery and estate winery.
Yes, absolutely.
Sort of a downscale version.
Yeah, no, you guys are running a fantastic business here. 25 years in our community, and I know that people love coming to you, and it's a great vibe there, and it's always been a good experience for people. Who's this guy, by the way? There's an old guy enjoying a beer on the website. Do you know what I'm talking about? Can we put that back on, or is it too late?
I missed that one.
That's too bad we can't put it. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
who is that guy? He looks like he's enjoying it.
He is, yes. That's one of our customers, yes. And I did ask him for consent to put that up there for him.
Cheers.
But yes. Yeah, it's exactly it. Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Come back again. It's
yes,
fun
for sure.
to have you on.
We will.
Website information is there, babrewmaster.com. Phone number as well if you would like to give them a call, 372-2739. We are back after a quick break. Stay with us.